Once, Sir Edmund Hillary, the man who climbed Mount Everest. But you may know that before he climbed, he failed many, many times. And every time he failed, he will ask these questions. How can I get better? What different thing can I do by which one day I'll be able to climb that mountain? Like this, one fine day while he was sitting in his room in the afternoon, he looked at the painting of the Mount Everest and told the Mount Everest, you, the mountain, does not have the capacity to learn, to change, to adopt, and to grow. But I, the human being, has the capacity to change, to adopt, and grow. And I think that's been really important because taking the inputs, plugging it back in product development, product design, and bringing the best of the best products, and keep on improving back to back, and keep on giving blockbuster launches. So we saw a quick journey of Swipe. Today, we are going to be present here for a different reason. But before that, let me spend a couple of minutes and give you a high-level scope of what Swipe is all about. Swipe is a leading device company to have its own hardware design, software design, and also soon to have our manufacturing, which is near Pune in Chakan. We are the first Indian brand to come up with our own operating system on top of Android, a complete layer, user layer on top of Android, not only about the layer, but also many apps and the services which we have built, which I'll be talking about it in a bit. These are three major pillars of Swipe, which I'm going to talk about. First is the strong brand creation, second is the operating system, and third is the online presence. When it comes to the brand, we have Priyanka Chopra as our brand ambassador or as a brand face. When it comes to the operating system, we already talked about it. We introduced India's first completely homegrown, in true sense, make in India operating system, which is called as Freedom OS. And why name Freedom OS? I will be talking about it in a bit. And the third one has been very interesting, wherein we all believe that as a brand, the biggest and the fastest reach, which channel today can give? Either you be in offline space, takes many, many years, or you adopt to emerging channels like the online, which can give us the scale and the reach very, very fast. And you will see in next few slides the kind of footprints we have for our elite customer base across the country. You will be pleasantly delighted. So we started our journey with three major offerings. The Elite was the first one, which we launched on August 15. Then we launched Elite 2, which was in November 2015. And this is very recent, which is a 3 GB product, 5.5-inch device, HD 4G device, 3 GB of RAM, and this was launched on 26th of April, again on Flipkart. All of these offerings has been exclusively on Flipkart. With the 3 GB RAM, this offer went live at 7,999.
Now center.
Yeah, to the right. To develop the product and to bring it to reality is very, very important. And we've been working on it for a while, for almost close to 6 months, last 6 months. What is really unique to Swipe is, if you see history, our legacy has been from concept to product. Our best has been in less than 60 days. From concept, which means industrial design, mechanical design, PCBA, solution, integration, and the goods in India, right? All these flat in 60 days. So that's been our strength from day one. And I have been in US for 6 years, working with various consumer electronics, nanotechnology companies. So wherein I was working on developing touchscreen for iPhones before iPhone were introduced through a nanotechnology startup. And the whole experience revolved around mobile devices, building the devices far more cost effective. But I think when I moved back to India, the school of thought was very different. Today, irrespective of the feature spec, all of us would agree. I think Indian buyer is the smartest buyer in the whole world, and very, very wise. So what we really worked on is the experience to the team. I think I allude whatever bit of success which we have tested till now is huge credit goes to our team, absolute rockstar team with background from Nokia, higher PCBA designs, whether it is on software side, Google, Yahoo, MTV, Red Bull on brand side. So very, very strong, incredible team on board, which has already got their hands on for more than decades or so, with a cumulative management experience of almost 80 plus years. And then third reason is the whole control on supply chain. See, when the product is designed, one way is to go to an OEM and say, hey, I like this. This is what we would like to private level. But I think our strength has been to work from the scratch. So you say, Shripal, can we develop 6 5 a metal phone? And we can bring this in reality in 60 days.
Did you just make an announcement of your next phone? Is that what it is? A 5 metal phone? Is that the next one?
No disclosure, guys.
Qualcomm Snapdragon brand strategies driven by the features and the experiences it enables. We've been trying to enable experiences which are sort of liked by the users, and that is creating a preference for devices with Snapdragon in it.